Greetings, YouTube. I'm not sure what kind of video I'm going to show for this because, well, the calendar that I'm going to be referencing is no longer the calendar that is really relevant. You see, we've got the Thronebreaker card and, of course, the Mystery Murder Mystery in the month of October. By Thronebreaker calendar, I mean calendar, not card. And yeah, it's a big deal for Immortal Hulk to be in this because Immortal Hulk's a good champion. But you know what's even bigger deal? The bigger deal is what so many of you had circled your calendar for the month of September, and that was, of course, for Mr. Cosmic Ghost Rider to be on your roster. Now, look, I'd imagine that the odds of pulling a 5-star Cosmic Ghost Rider from the login crystal, for those of you that are progressioned enough to qualify for that, are about the same as like a 6-star Nexus or like a new featured champion in the new Grandmaster crystal, or I guess more commonly sought after the new featured Cavalier crystal, like 0.04 or 0.06. I tend to think it has about the same drop rates as, say, like Punisher and Arena crystals. So let's say you're going down. I always keep a healthy amount of Arena crystals in stock. Let's say you're going to the Thronebreaker one and you're talking about good old 6-star Punisher. Well, my guess is the odds for 6-star Punisher, which are 0.02, are about the same as the 5-star featured champion. But with that being said, I've seen people all the time that pull that champion. However, we now know that the bug, which affected my account as well as several of you on the 25th day of last month, caused several of you, and again, including myself, to just straight up not get the featured champion. And Kabam had said that they were hoping to have some solution by the end of last month or the start of this month. Well, spoiler alert, it is now October 2nd, and several people are messaging me saying, Prof, you are ignoring this issue and you are not doing your due diligence, which is why I said, look, I'll do an update saying if you're frustrated that you still don't have your Cosmic Ghost Rider crystal, you are not alone. Even though the stakes for my account aren't nearly as high as a lot of others, it still is something that technically affects me. But more than anything, my channel is not about speaking up for myself. It's about speaking up for you, the community. So I don't know what the plan's going to be. No one sent me an update on a forum post confirming the exact time and date. The last time I heard them say something, it's that they recognized that this was an error and they were looking to correct it. But part of the reason why people are frustrated is that if you stop talking about something, especially if it only affects a certain percentage of people, Kabam has historically just kind of forgotten about it. There have been a couple of groups who needed compensation, and the other half of this, because I told people I'd do 2 videos in one, because Lord knows they don't have time to keep cranking out all these videos. This is also true for those that received the wrong number of uncanny cavalier crystals, which you were hoping to have that fixed by the end of September, and here we are on the 2nd of October at the time of recording this. The people who were affected and who messaged me so angry have not told me that they have had it fixed. One of you opened 6, and your compensation was 1. So, the important thing to do, if you are affected by either one of these two situations, is to continue to file help tickets and keep Kabam pressured to not forget, because they will do what I call the Etch-a-Sketch memory. They'll just shake up their brain and intentionally forget that this is even an issue, because as long as the community is not talking about it, it's been moved on to something else, they'll just say, oops, I guess that's not going to work. The Uncanny Cavalier crystals are especially a huge problem because you paid for these with cash. Login calendar, technically I think Kabam, even though it'd be very shady and horrible, could just not give compensation and be okay because it is a free item as a login. But if you're spending cash on something, the Google Play and Apple Store guidelines literally prevent them from giving you something that you weren't paying for without a refund. And we know that now that Kabam controls and has controlled for a while the refund system, they are not wanting to give you any money back whatsoever. So stay tuned. I wanted to make this 5-ish minute video to remind you that I've not forgotten, but also to let you know that Kabam probably doesn't have it high on their priority list. Hopefully, this video will jumpstart the conversation. In the next 24 to 48 hours, there'll be an update. But until then, no. At least with the Ghost Rider issue, that I'm just as affected as any of you that didn't get it. But also that I want you all to just get, just get a 5-star Cosmic Ghost Rider. Wouldn't that just be great? Just say, all right, Kabam, well, we're cool. Just give us a 5-star. That'll just anger all the community. But, if we're wishing for things, might as well wish for everybody to have one. That's my generous, unrealistic solution to end this video.